not following the whole law. We're triggered, this is really offensive.
We observed a Jew, look at that, he said you said to carry his mat. We don't want to hear that, no. The Sabbath rules must not be broke, you can't encourage unlawful dealings. You hurt our feelings with Sabbath healings. We don't like what you did or said, now we're offended.
We went to the synagogue, got what we want, praise from the mobs. Then to the outer courts we tracked, saw goods sold to those who lacked, until you came and drove at everybody, selling doves or exchanging money. You said, don't you know what is written? There's a house of prayer, not a robber's den. These services deserve chastising. This is not the spot for merchandising. We stormed away, our faces red, now we're offended. You are full of gall like this, despicable offensiveness. Here's a bit we see in your so-called ministry. You call us hypocrites.
Now we're offended.
You claim to offer forgiveness.
Now we're offended.
You mingle with low-life sinners.
Now we're offended.
Even go with them to dinner.
Now we're offended.
You do not observe all our traditions.
Now we're offended.
You paint us as the villains.
Now we're offended.
We're so offended. Super offended. Always offended by you. So offended by you. We're offended at you for having contended with us. We're offended such that we'll not discuss what's rapidly, fanatically, truthfully, piety, perfectly religious. We're offended, fully offended by you. Offended that you don't have a clue of what's offensive, who's offended, indefensive, what's even true. We're offended, thus we shall not rest till all your errors are addressed. See how offended we can be when you don't heed our expertise. We're so offended we've reached offendance, the offended version of transcendence. We're offended on a spiritual level. You must be possessed by a devil if you want to stop causing contempt. Keep the lost letter, not its intent.
We're so offended.
Super offended. Always offended by you. So offended by you. We're so offended. Super offended. We're so offended by you. This has been the Pharisees parody Adler Davidson's rather famous song Offended Devented Jesus. Tune in next time to hear the disciples say, do you know that the Pharisees were offended when they heard this?